Sirius XM. And now, the Opie and Anthony Show continues. This is After O&A Live. Here's your host, Sam Roberts.
It's After Opie and Anthony Live. Let me try that again. Anthony. Say it, Sam. Anthony. After Opie and Anthony Live. I'm Sam Roberts. Opie and Anthony have, of course, their weekend started. I mean, the minute that you heard them say goodbye is when their weekend started. But the rest of us are still here. Roland, Mars, E-Rock, Troy, Danny, Travis, D-Boy. We're all still here, keeping the channel live. Today on the show, it was a little bit of a weird show because a major news story started it off. They had to talk about the tsunami that was going on in Japan and I guess Hawaii now, too. But because of that, a lot of stuff that we wanted to get to wasn't able to be gotten to. But fear not, we will give you full coverage of the pizza party. Roland's giant pizza party, broken here on After Opie and Anthony Live, by the way, right here today on the show. Also on O&A this morning, they said they put out the breaking news that Gallagher had collapsed on stage. Now, as odd as it sounds for those of you that didn't know this, Gallagher, of all people, is a friend of the show, although he hasn't been on the show since he was accused of racism. But he is a friend of the show, and he was actually on a few years ago talking about how bad his heart was. This is Gallagher on our show just a couple years ago talking about how near death he believes that he is.
After O&A Live.
Hold on, Gallagher. I want to talk about your heart, smoking, pot, stress, and the fact that you're going to die in 2 years.
I've already
This is all the stuff he said while you were gone smoking.
He's
going to
die?
Yeah, he's going to die in 2 years.
What are you going to leave me?
Why 2 years? Why is it 2 years that you're going to die?
Well, 63, I didn't 65. Probably just about the time I qualified to get some money from the government.
Win that figure, right? But you got energy. It doesn't look like you're going anywhere anytime
I know, but you
soon.
can't tell with plumbing. You never know when it's clogged. I didn't know I was having a heart attack when I had it. I thought I had indigestion. I was watching the Lakers. It was a Sunday. They were in the playoffs. I had my 2 kids over, my son and my daughter. And so I didn't go in till the next day. And by then I had a 20% damage to my heart.
Oh,
so when you look at my heart, 20% of it doesn't get blood and is kind of rotting. And then after a while that thins because it goes into your bloodstream. And so then my heart will start to expand because it'll be pumping, but it'll have a thin wall there. It's, you have to become a doctor when you get sick, just like you have to you become a lawyer when you get arrested. Because if you don't know, everywhere you leak, the world hangs a bucket. That's what I'm telling you. You got to know about this shit because otherwise, how can you hire people?
That's fucking brilliant. And you're smoking again, which is good.
Well, I can't always find dope.
After O&A Live.
D-Boy was just walking around here. It's After Opie and Anthony Live. I'm Sam Roberts. D-Boy was just walking around here. It looks like he's trying to get a look at Star Jones. Is Star Jones still in the building?
Yeah, she's walking around doing something.
Good Lord. What, Roland's in here whispering jokes off mic. That's not good, Roland. DJ Who Kid. Roland, go grab DJ Who Kid. He's right outside. Let's see if he wants to come in for a second. Just see if he wants to come in live. DJ Who Kid is walking around. I guess he just talked to Star Jones. E-Rock's talking to him. Come on, I don't have to book you. I've been on your show. Who Kid? You're on. We're on the air right now.
Hey, what, serious?
Yeah.
What happened?
We're live. They go home at 10 o'clock.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
We can take over? You take over like that?
Yeah, they're out of here at 10 o'clock. They said do what you want.
Get out of here.
What difference does it make?
Are you serious?
You want to do an hour next week?
Get out of here. Where my headphones at, yo?
You're on.
So you just going to take over real quick then.
You were just talking to Star Jones. She didn't want to do our show.
For real? Why? What happened?
I mean, there's a lot of celebrities that don't want to do Opie and Anthony.
Opie and Anthony is like the hottest show.
I thought so.
With millions of, listeners.
We do have millions of listeners, but we just don't have a good reputation.
What are you going to do to her?
Celebrities like to be kept safe. Like, they know, Who Kid is going to give them a nice, comfortable interview. Like, you take your shots, but then you kind of laugh. You make them laugh with you.
I gave her moisture.
You did?
Yeah, a lot of moisture.
Wow. Star Jones?
Wow. She was fan.
What was she in here, talking about Celebrity Apprentice?
Yeah, she thought I was a young Denzel Washington.
She did?
Yeah.
Is this true?
It's like a lot of cougarism.
And you got it on video and everything?
Yeah, video, everything. Moisture is on me. Felt so Christian.
Every time you talk to, it could be Star Jones or anyone. Anytime you talk to a female, there's a very sexual vibe in the room.
Yeah. You got. I mean, you got to keep the moisture out there. Yeah.
I seen, you're posting pictures with you and JWoww, Olivia Munn, now Star Jones too. Isn't she still married to that guy or no?
I think they're still dating. I think they're still dating, right? Oh, I don't know. Well, who cares? Everybody cheats now. Like, who cares?
What difference does it make, right?
Jesus Christ. And then later on, I'm going to be with J-Lo.
Jennifer Lopez?
Yeah.
In here?
We're going to be filming her, and she's selling a new G-string.
She's selling a G-string?
Yeah, it's only going to be sold in the Bronx and parts of Brooklyn. I don't know why.
How do you get all these people? Like, all the A-listers don't mind going to Who Kid, but they don't want to risk being on Opie and Anthony.
I just don't understand. What's the big deal? This is a great show. I hear it all the time. I laugh. You guys make me...
Well, you know what? It's like when you came on Opie and Anthony, you thought it was just going to be a fun time. Then all of a sudden, there's 150,000 people on YouTube watching you saying that Eminem pissed on Nick Cannon or whatever you said.
Oh, Nick Cannon? Mariah scared me, man. She's actually having twins. And then, do you think it's... You think it's really Nick Cannon's, or?
I mean, I don't have any reason to think otherwise. But do you think you're more in that community?
I mean, Eminem did say
it could be Eminem's, is what you're saying.
I mean, like, I'm not afraid.
You just made another YouTube video, by the way. This is after the tsunami. You heard about the tsunami, of course.
Yeah.
There's a kid
really
it's horrible. There's a kid on YouTube that we love who does earthquake warnings.
Oh, get out of here.
Except he just warns people of earthquakes. Like, he's not a meteorologist. He doesn't know when earthquakes are coming. And so we put his YouTube clips to a beat. Our producer did, D-Boy.
What?
And made like a dance mix. Why don't you listen to this? This is D-Boy's production. We played this on the show today. And let me know what you think.
What? That's hot, yo.
Right?
My black friend is confused, though. I like that cost at the end. Very exclusive.
Telephone Major earthquake.
That's hot, right?
Wow, yo. You think he's down like the Illuminati? Like, how does he know?
I don't know.
When these go down like that?
I don't know how he knows.
Meteorologist.
He's got to be, I guess. But only we could make that into a club track like that.
I need that for the...
We'll give you a copy of it to put on the next mixtape.
I go to Dubai. I think they would like it over there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hopefully there's nothing over there, you know?
Yeah. Reef is giving you dirty looks over there. He doesn't know what you're doing in here. We got a lot of stuff to cover on this show. You might not have known about this, but Roland had a pizza party yesterday that was, crazy.
Incredible?
Yeah.
With naked women.
Almost.
For real?
Did
you have like a condom pizza?
A condom pizza?
Somebody said
it was something chewy about it. I don't know if it was condoms.
One of you guys ate a condom pizza.
I never ate a condom pizza myself. Also, Joe DeRosa was talking. He was in here, and he went to the Trump roast yesterday. We talked to him in the hallway to get his comments because the situation did horribly.
Oh, wow.
At the Trump roast. And we got to play This Day in O&A history, but Your boss Reef just came in here. He doesn't understand what you're. Every
Triple
time,
H right there, man.
Every time there's an open studio,
Triple H.
Your boss sees you just wandering in there trying to get some more airtime.
This is an opportunity, Reef. What happened? I know you.
Yeah, we'll talk off there, buddy.
I'm in trouble.
All right, so this day, 3 years ago today.
Go ahead.
You know the show Quincy?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course.
This day, 3 years ago, was the first day that Opie and Anthony had Quincy clips on the air.
No
Big
way.
Anniversary.
Get out of here.
Yes.
You got them right now?
Yeah, we're going to play them. So why don't you plug the Saturday show?
Well, Saturday.
What do you got coming up tomorrow?
Well, Saturday I got Denise Richards talking about pocket pussies. So anybody want to talk? She has a new sex toy. J-Lo's, G-string, which is only sold in Bronx and parts of Brooklyn. And we have like all kinds of like basketball whore wives and all kinds.
Yeah, and if I know your show, there'll be some kind of porn stars towards the end.
Yeah, we had Lisa Ann like a couple weeks ago. It was like really big. Her boobs are big too.
All day tomorrow on Shave 45.
Yeah, it's just women, white women, one black guy who think he's white.
Right.
Hardcore hip hop, and it's just fun. It
is fun.
Comedy and moisture.
It's DJ Who Kid. This is the third anniversary of Quincy Clips on O&A right here on After Opie and Anthony Live.
After O&A Live.
Hey, we got something that's been making its way around one of the fan sites. I don't know which one. I would give you credit. But the Quincy clip.
Oh.
See, Jimmy does Jim C, obviously.
Jim C.
Which is based on Quincy, obviously.
Loosely based on the Quincy characters, Jim C, which is exactly like Quincy.
There have been similarities.
People have pointed out.
Yeah.
No fingerprint expert. He has certain weird clipped words.
Expert.
Yeah.
Clips.
And now,
Clip.
I guess the next stage of this bit, people are finding Quincy clips that they think are ridiculous or funny or whatever. And it's not supposed to be funny because it was a drama.
It was a drama. No one really realizes that this show
it's freezing.
It had credibility. It was a serious show. And it was on the heels of The Odd Couple. It was after he had left The Odd Couple as Oscar Madison. So it was kind of odd to see him in a drama. There was some comedic moments and comedy elements throughout the thing, but basically it was supposed to be like a serious show.
Right.
And at the time, I don't know how, but it was. Now, though, you listen back and it's like, this is horrible.
It stinks. And when Quincy would talk, he would take his thumb and he would take the other four fingers. Picture going, Mamma Mia.
Right.
The way you do your fingers from Mamma Mia. That's how he would talk. Like, he would, even when he was just talking casually. He's a harder guy to do when he's not angry.
Yeah.
But he's always wearing a Dick sweater or some fucking Iranian president members only jacket. And is this the punk rock clip?
Yeah.
Oh,
He wants to talk to a bunch of punk rockers. This stinks. It's almost a parody of a show that stinks.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
so bad.
Yeah.
It's so completely bad. He's in a punk rock bar.
You want to play the first clip, even though it's slightly long? I mean, the punk rock clips are the big get here, but the first clip's funny because the over the top caring is like, why would you care about the answer?
Right. It's the one we listened to earlier.
Yeah.
Well,
let's start with this clip from Quincy way back in the day, and then we'll get to the punk club.
The punk clips.
I could blow them up even bigger if you want, Quince.
No, thanks, Ed. You can blow them up the size of an elephant. We still wouldn't get a clear print out of it.
Clear print.
Just isn't my day.
Not your day. What problems are you having?
Those overlapping prints we found on the
That
ice.
was some of Steve's acting right there. Not your day.
That was his fucking awful boss. John Aston, his real name was, I think.
I don't know.
He had
Was
that
it?
fucking dumb mustache. What was his name?
How'd your parents die?
Yeah.
I don't know. We haven't done an autopsy.
He look at blown up as big as an elephant.
What's my problem? You're in my fucking house.
I'm not going to get a clear print. Clear print.
Yeah, listen to the Steve acted by the other guy.
This isn't my day.
Not your day. What problems are you having?
Those overlapping prints we found on the ice.
These?
Yeah.
Well, what about them?
We blow them up, hoping to squeeze some more information out of them, but no such luck.
You know, Quincy, maybe there is a way to unscramble these prints.
Yeah, it's like trying to put the toothpaste back into the tube. There isn't a fingerprint man alive who'll get a positive ID based on what's here.
Not a man, but a machine, maybe.
Machine?
I had visions of buying one till I looked at the price. Remember that computer show I went to in May?
At the convention center?
Yeah.
Who cares where it was?
At the convention? No, the arena. You sure? Because I remember the one at the convention center.
Right.
Oh, stop. Who cares where it was?
A computer show at the convention center where they have one computer.
Yeah, one computer.
Because they were real large back then. That's my large computer joke.
It was so bad, the information they were giving. It was too pricey back in May at the convention.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck? Just a machine, what, computer, a machine.
I was going to get one, but it was a little too pricey. Oh, you a Jew?
So because it was too pricey, there's like dozens of murders they're not going to solve.
Yeah,
because this guy doesn't want
too pricey.
Too pricey. I'll try to do it the old-fashioned way and save a few bucks.
We would have fingerprints, Sam, but the boss is a J. That's right. This guy never saw a penny that he didn't like. We can't get a clear print. A clear print.
I bet we could get clear prints off a penny from your pocket. You're a Jew.
Quincy's an anti-Semite. There's 6 million of them, Sam, and they're hiding somewhere. Bobby Fischer was right. The whole thing was a lie. They were never murdered. Long way to go.
Thomas Overbeck from Dallas. What's my problem? You're in my fucking crime lab.
You're in my... Quincy. This plot was murdered.
Here, let's go back to this clip.
Went to in May.
At the convention center?
Yeah. Quincy, they had a graphics computer that could take 2 combined pictures and separate the images.
No.
Do you remember who was displaying it?
But I was too cheap to buy it.
Too cheap. Oy vey, Quint.
Right.
Do you remember who was displaying it?
Comtal. Maybe I'll just give them a call.
Pick up some modern computer equipment there, huh? Help Quincy out.
Right. Oh.
It could actually separate 2 sets of fingerprints and play Pong at the same time.
Yeah.
That's awful.
So then Quincy, in this particular episode, he goes to a punk rock club.
Yeah.
And he convinces the punk rock club manager to let him go on stage and talk to the youth.
He wanted to talk to the kids.
But do you is the part where he's trying to convince them? If I could just convince them, and he's wearing this shit dick sweater, and the manager stinks. Go ahead. It's so bad.
Good luck if you want to. Good luck with that.
And the punk rock kids are not kids, first of all.
Right out of Central Casting, as they like to say.
Just awful. The dialogue. Hey, man.
Right.
They're just really not convincing.
They look like they have Halloween costumes on. It doesn't.
Yeah, it looks like now
it doesn't
how you would Halloween dress as a punk.
Right, of course. Well, they can't have real punk rockers on TV. That would scare the shit out of everybody.
Yeah.
It was wholesome TV back then.
This
is the
adults watching
edgiest they
this.
could get if they have a punk rock character.
But look at how fucking fast the music shuts down. They're all quiet. Listen, it's this. There's nothing not awful about this. It's amazing how they took awfulness and they just stretched it over a bunch of moments.
And wasn't punk rock all about fuck the establishment?
Yeah,
establishment. As soon as Quincy walks on, obviously. Like, he's the establishment. The music shuts down. Everyone is quiet.
They'd be like, what the fuck?
When you just start throwing chairs at the man.
I wish it was a Gigi Allen show.
Right.
He could shit in Quincy's face. Fucking shit out a banana he just shoved up his ass into Quincy's mouth.
Him and his brother Merle would have homosexual relations, Sam.
He's pissing on the crowd. Gigi.
A Gigi Allen show.
Fucking
I want to
Gigi
talk to the
rules.
murder junkies. the murder junkies.
Murder junkies. Here's some Gigi.
Oh, yeah. Could we stop the muse? He's throwing feces at me, Sam.
So what's new? You never liked me, so I said, fuck you.
Yeah.
You know.
Quincy tapping his foot, singing along. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Quincy shoving a banana up his ass and then throwing it at the audience.
With those stupid Mamma Mia fingers.
Mamma Mia fingers. Looks like the Italian guy on a pizza box.
Yeah, exactly what it is. If I could just talk to them. Everything's an intense moment. How about this? You give us an autopsy report and then go fuck cardboard ass.
Cardboard ass.
Because that's all you're supposed to do.
Exactly.
The coroner isn't going out investigating at some punk rock club.
Of course he's not. He's a coroner. He's a cop. He's a lover. He's an alcoholic.
Yeah.
He rubs his fucking dirty balls on his boss's awful mustache. And he fingers Lieutenant Monahan's ass when he's fucking tired.
Busy man, that Quince.
They play Let's Check the Prostate, but we both know what it's about.
Sticks his whole hand in there with his Mamma Mia hand. Just 4 or 5 fingers go up there. I'm going to fist you.
Here we go. This is Quincy talking to the punk rock club manager before he goes on stage.
It's great.
Listen, we need your help. I want to go on stage for 2 minutes and talk to the kids.
Maybe you'd like to take over as the opening act? You paint a target on your head, I might arrange it.
I want to find an innocent girl.
You will find anybody innocent here.
Is it too much to ask for a few minutes to try to save a life?
Hey, be my guest. But if you expect any of these kids to help you out, you've got another guest coming. Go ahead. This should be fun.
That's punk rock, by the way.
Go ahead. This should be fun.
It sounds like
I am Rock Quarry.
And listen to the music that's supposed to represent punk rock.
Yeah, that was the punk rock band playing in the background.
See, they can't even commit because it's stupid TV.
It's
it
just
sounds
some kind of easy listening rock.
Kind of like Dwayne Allman or something.
Yeah.
It's not punk.
No, that was punk, man.
I want to help an innocent girl.
Girl.
And the guy is like, well, baby, you've got another guest coming if you think those kids. It's like they took everyone who auditioned and started from the bottom up, like the worst actor got the gig.
No, then you heard, well, what are you going to say when you go up there?
Well, if that's the guy that got it, how bad were the ones that didn't? What did they say? No, that's no good. You didn't speak English.
It was close. All right, we'll give him a call back.
All right, here's Quincy trying to talk to the kids from the stage, man.
Please tell me the awful music stops.
I think so, yeah.
Please, can I have your attention, please? It's very important.
There you go.
Wow.
Dead silent.
Wow, just like that.
Not shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Put the music back on, asshole.
Yeah, what happened to Fuck the Man?
Please, can I have your attention, please? It's very important. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, many of you know Abigail Garvin.
Garvin.
And all of you know that the police are looking for in connection with a murder that happened right here in front of this stage. Now, all the charges against her have been dropped. She's innocent. If she comes back, nothing will be done to her.
Why should we believe you?
If I knew who that girl was, I sure as hell wouldn't tell a cop. Because that's all you are, man. It's a dog without a uniform.
I don't care what kind of names you call me.
This is so fucking bad.
I don't care what kind of names you call me.
Nya.
I'm rubber your glue.
Sticks and stones can break my bones.
That's right.
But names will never hurt that girl.
I don't care what kind of names you call me. You can call me a coroner. You can call me a sloppy sports reporter.
Just over the top
Call me
acting.
a flat ass fucker.
Right.
Comes back, nothing will be done to her.
Why should we believe you?
If I knew who that girl was, I sure as hell wouldn't tell a cop. Because that's all you are, man. It's a dog without a uniform.
I don't care what kind of names you call me. I'm only interested in helping Abby.
This is right out of a John Wayne movie.
Guy's got
There's
left.
4 people in the club.
Guy's killing.
Oh, yeah, there's like 20 people.
Big crazy club.
Yeah.
You're just a dog without a uniform. I don't care what kind of names you call
Names
me.
you call me.
An asshole.
It is just the worst.
I'm rubber your glue. Sam has tiny genitals.
Look, we have reason to believe that she's with Zach's real murderer, Molly Howard, and Molly is trying to push her into a codeine overdose. So please, if you have any information.
That's a crock, mister. You think we're all zombie killers.
You're the killers. Your whole sick society. That's who's guilty, man. We're just your lousy scapegoat.
Besides, man,
The scapegoat.
who the hell cares?
And Quince leaves the stage, dejected
moping.
and unsuccessful.
Oh, well.
Oh.
Mamma Mia, hands in pocket.
And he gives all the details. Molly Howard is trying to push her into a codeine overdose.
Yeah,
Shut up.
what?
Just say she's
They would
in
just be sitting
danger.
there going, what?
An extra aspirin? I mean, wow.
Codeine overdose? What?
A little outrageous, huh? Whoa, hey.
Molly Howard's trying to get her to take Tylenol PM. She's giving her melatonin.
Instead of regular Tylenol, it's Tylenol PM.
Just horrid dialogue.
She's taking Abby's breathe right strips and rubbing them in her own ass crack first.
Considering they won't be invented for years.
Stupid Quincy.
Quincy stinks.
Quincy's a cunt.
He stinks.
But listen again, it's the typical, like, punk rock speech, man.
Yeah, man.
You're the problem, man.
Society's
the problem.
Does the dopey kid say a scapegoat?
He says a scapegoat. Your whole sick society with his dumb accent.
Look, we have reason to believe that she's with Zach's real murderer, Molly Howard, and Molly is trying to push her into a codeine overdose. So please, if you have any information.
That's a crock, mister. You think we're all zombie killers.
Oof. You're the killers. Your whole sick society. That's who's guilty, man. We're just your lousy scapegoat.
Besides, man,
Scapegoat.
who the hell cares?
Yeah. That really got him right there. When the kid said, "Who the hell cares?"
Yeah.
It's like, well, no one cares. How do I battle that?
Smokezilla writes, codeine overdose. Are they doing cough syrup shooters? And someone else, Jimmy Jakes, writes, I love that they just all take turns yelling at Quince.
Yeah, they don't all jump on at once and tell him to shut the fuck up.
Your line, my line. Her line, his line. Back
Your
to me
sick
line.
society.
And he said scapegoat.
Scapegoat.
It's like he was wrong. The word is escape, and he shouldn't have used it there.
No.
Anyway, there you go. Some Quincy audio.
Yeah, that was a legitimate program back then.
Yeah.
Were people just dumber back then? Was TV all so bad and unrealistic?
We just didn't know any better, man.
It was that sick society. Listen, it just seems like something like we should have looked and gone, I don't think Coroner does this.
After O&A Live.
That was 3 years ago today. The Quincy clips first came on the Opie and Anthony show. This is After Opie and Anthony Live, and I'm Sam Roberts. Opie and Anthony, by this time, it's 43 after the hour, so you know that Opie and Anthony took off a long time ago. But the rest of us are still here. The whole O&A crew, Roland, you're still here.
Yes.
Ron and Fez guys are running around. Everybody's in a panic.
Mark Zito's here, too.
Yeah, Mark Zito's over there. Everybody rolling, and you, like we said, anytime there's a guest in here, whether it's your guest or not, you still get your nerves going because Michelle Rodriguez. Today's the big Michelle Rodriguez thing.
Yes, for the other show.
How come?
Show.
What?
For Ron and Fez.
Oh, I didn't know that. How come O&A didn't get Michelle Rodriguez?
Because unfortunately she had other prior stuff to do before she could come here at 10 o'clock.
Oh, she wasn't coming until late?
At 10, so you know what happens at 10 o'clock?
Yeah, O&A are out the door. You could have booked her on After O&A, but I guess she's never heard of this show, has she?
She has.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Not really, no.
Oh, man. Well, we had Joe DeRosa on today, as you know, and he was talking about being at the Trump roast, where apparently the situation bombed. So before he left, he talked about it a little on the show. I figured I'd talk to him in the hallway as he was trying to leave about his experience at the Trump roast. It airs on Tuesday, so we're going a little inside with this. Joe, so you get to go to the Trump roast, and you saw the situation bomb?
Yeah.
What happened?
What happened was, and this really is the biggest problem, is that his dad fucked his mom and made him.
And that's where it all started.
Yeah. And then he was let loose on the world. Uh-huh. And then that eventually, series of events, led to him performing on the Donald Trump roast. And that's what happened.
So, as a comic, when you see that he's up there, does it make you mad? And then when you watch him bomb, does it make you kind of happy again?
No, dude. It didn't make me mad that he was there. There was no part of me that was like, I'm a comic, I should be there. There was nothing like that about me. I was annoyed that you're just like, why is there being another thing to validate this guy right now? You know what I mean? He doesn't need any more validation. Then I was a little excited, hoping that he'd bomb. But then when he bombed, I couldn't even enjoy it because I knew it didn't the fucking humiliation didn't penetrate his thick, stupid fucking skull. You know what I mean?
Like he's just so not aware.
He literally said at one point, he goes, man, I suck at comedy tonight.
Tonight.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'm having an off night.
Yeah, because that guy is like one of those guys who'd be like, whatever, guys, I'm hilarious with my friends, and I got money. He really thinks like that. Like, I got money in the bank, you know? He kept saying, like, to Trump, he kept being like, hey, Don, man, you know, at least we got a few million, you know? Like, like trying to relate to Donald Trump. Like, what? He sucks, man. He's the worst, dude. They're all the worst. They suck. Have you had a bunch of them in here?
Yeah, we had him, we had JWoww, and we had Vinny in here.
JWoww? I never really watched the show. I saw it once, and it was... Love how Italian people protested The Sopranos, yet nobody's pissing at money about the Jersey Shore. It's fucking done more damage to Italian people than Ellis Island. It's ridiculous. That makes sense, right? That's a good reference. Okay, good.
Joe DeRosa on After Opie and Anthony Live. I can't wait. I hope they leave the situation on that roast. But we had such a busy show today, especially covering all the tsunami stuff, that horrible stuff that happened over there in Japan and Hawaii.
Modern stuff.
Roland, your pizza party ended up getting bumped off O&A. They just didn't have time for it today.
I know.
Are you disappointed by that? Because you put a lot of effort into throwing this pizza party for no reason.
No, my heart and prayers are out to the people in the tsunami areas.
Well, would you have liked some coverage on the main show?
No, because I know the tsunami is very important. It's a tragedy.
I see in there, Liam's in there, the talent booker Liam. E-Rock, ask Liam what he thought of the pizza party.
Hang on one second. Liam.
Yeah.
Thoughts on the pizza party?
Oh, it was amazing. That cake, wow. I mean, cake, every type of cookie that you could ever imagine. Pizzas.
I mean, yeah, you had a cake.
From Amy's bread, delicious.
Yeah,
you had cookies.
Celebrities.
Celebrities were there from Project Runway.
I didn't know why they were there.
Yeah, but Roland, I mean, I didn't even really know how to cover this.
Yes.
So I kind of just went in there with a mic and tried to record some of what was going on at the party. It took a little while to start up. You got to admit that. But once it got started, it was banging.
Yeah, because the meetings were moved around. Suspicious.
What do you mean?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, you mean there were people in meetings that were supposed to be at the party and the meeting got moved earlier?
The times moved for different meetings. So.
Well, who would have a bone to pick with you like that?
I don't know.
Who scheduled those meetings?
I don't know.
Oh, I see. Roland's making faces at me because he doesn't like my direct line of questioning. Here's so we'll play some clips from this pizza party. This is kind of when the guests first started rolling in. I mean, I didn't think that all these people were going to show up. There were people's bosses at this party.
You mean both?
So here's clip one from the guests rolling into Roland's pizza party.
That's right. Sam, get everybody together.
Listen to that music. Here's what listen to this all in context, because this is all going on in a small office that is among many offices here. Everybody's just trying to do work. Not everybody had heard about this.
No.
So all of a sudden, club music is blasting out of one office.
DJ Troy Kwan, who brought it.
MVP. And this is Kid Kelly. We start with Kid Kelly, who runs Hits 1 and all of pop music here on Sirius XM, walking in to the pizza party.
That's right. Sam, get everybody together.
Kid Kelly in the house.
Yeah.
Kid Kelly, what brings you to Roland's pizza party?
I heard that Roland was here and there was pizza.
Yeah, Roland!
Oh, thank you.
Do you know Roland?
I know him now, and I'm not going to eat. I'm just here for the camaraderie. I'm here for the music.
Kid didn't know you before this, I don't think.
I just met him briefly.
I don't think he knew who you were. Roland, what a party this is turning into. You're sweating like a machine.
I always sweat, but I hope Liam and Spencer make it down quick because the pizzas are going.
Who are the females that are here?
I don't know.
I'm upstairs, but I kind of snuck by this place.
See, this is Liam's intern. There were girls there. You could tell there's like 30 people crammed into your tiny office.
At one point, yeah, it was extremely hot at one point.
It smelled really good.
Nice.
Roland, you got a lot of party crashers.
That's okay. It's a party, but that's expected.
Yeah. Whoa, the talent department! The talent Liam, your intern showed up like 20 minutes before you.
Sure she did. Yeah, not that surprised.
We are at maximum capacity, Liam.
Yeah, are we? Is Rob Cross monitoring this?
Yeah. I'm not the fire marshal.
So Rob Cross was there too.
I think we saw him like shaking a little, like a little dancing for a moment.
Shaking a little?
Like a little, his dance moves.
Well, I mean, did you think that you were nervous that management might not like this?
I was a little bit. Once they start coming in and they see it's just pizza and a lot of food and fun and music.
Did anybody that you thought was going to come to this pizza party yesterday not come?
No, everybody showed up.
Everybody that you wanted to show up.
Everybody was invited.
I see. We'll play one more clip because I wanted to play more, but we're going to run out of time. I also wanted to play. Ron and Fez ended up covering this pizza party as well. If you listen to them live, Ron and Pepper both left Fez and brought the BlackBerry down into the office and broadcast this pizza party live. It was hilarious to listen to, and I pulled the clip to play, but we're not going to have time to play it today because there was just so much stuff going on. But here is first. Kevin from Project Runway was there, and he told me that he thought he was booked for O&A, and then Steve Leeds comes in, who's the head of talent here.
Kevin then.
Well, Kevin from Project Runway thought he was going to be on Opie and Anthony today.
Oh, that's unfortunate. He was on after on.
And he was on the show 4 years ago.
Hey, Fez is here!
Yeah, I got your email for you, right? Nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you, brother. Fez is here, but he's on his phone.
I'm here for the party! All right, now we know what the booking staff is doing. They're all in here.
Look, Steve Leeds is behind you. Steve Leeds!
I'm telling you, this is a place to be, to see and be seen. Ron Bennington just walked in. We were just saying that you were there. I wanted to play the clip from your show yesterday. We're running out of time. It's 10 minutes long.
Sure. Well, you can't cover this from every angle. There's a tsunami.
But you got to experience what a party this was.
I was there for the heat. I was there for the excitement. And big talk already going on about the taco batch. And I can't wait for it. Tacos. I mean, it's going to be like Mexican sombreros. It's going to be great.
Roland, you said I'm competing here for the best party.
Yes.
I let you know nobody else is throwing a party, and you said you're going to compete against yourself?
That is correct.
When is the next Roland party?
There'll be either a food truck or a barbecue party soon.
Now, let me ask you this. Have you thought about deli, that we really do this old-style Jew one day? Just really old-style deli.
We could do that, too.
Is there any talk about karaoke going down?
Roland, it's your party.
That'll be Anthony's expertise.
That's true.
And any way that Ron and Fez can do a live remote from it would be really great if we could really talk to engineering about setting something up.
Well, I don't know what
happened.
I don't know what happened on Ron and Fez yesterday, but we walked in and our wall had fallen down. And Opie hasn't read it yet, I don't think. But I saw Fez earlier, and he wanted me to make sure that Opie read this page-and-a-half note that he wrote to him.
Fez footnotes everything in life. What he doesn't say himself is all happening in his brain. So if he has a chance to type it out, there's not many short notes. So he left him a note about this weirdness coming down.
Yeah, I read some of it, and it seemed like it was like crazy. Like it had been like a near-death experience, and like a letter of complaint, and that he had really been put at risk because the big Opie and Anthony wall that they put up fell down.
So Ope doesn't want to read it for legal purposes. I have never touched that, Your Honor. I have no idea what that says. It went directly to my lawyer.
Well, I'm sure. Hopefully, Fez will maybe get into this a little later on the Ron and Fez show. We got to wrap up and give the studio to you guys.
Well, the masterminds didn't put glue.
No, they had it Velcroed up there. There was Velcro and tiny little text.
Huh.
That was it.
For a wall-sized covering, tarp.
Yeah. Well, it is. It's just like a tarp. It's like somebody shoved circus tent up against the wall like it was a good thing. Roland, congratulations again on your party.
Thank you for coming to the party.
You're the talk of the building right now. Well, two other guys are the talk of the building, but I'm not allowed to say who they are. But congratulations to you. There will be some, and I hope to get Fez into a best and worst dress list.
Oh, for the party. That's perfect.
Yeah.
I know that Ryan from the Morning Mashup was telling me how happy he was that he got to talk to Fez on the phone at the party.
What's funny is that I noticed that they only call those people the Morning Mashup. They come in as the Morning Mashup.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, hi, Morning Mashup.
They're a
Goodbye,
unit.
Morning Mashup.
Yeah. You'll never see them separate. But I hope you all have a good weekend. We could talk about Pizza Party. I mean, all day, but
forever.
I see Morning Mashup / Mark Zito.
Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah. Roland is critical of Mark Zito's affiliation with the mashup.
What is the problem there?
Oh, no.
He's always hanging around them?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
What's she saying that he does it like what time?
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
He's been there all morning long? All right, I'm going to talk to him again.
Well, you can look forward to it on the Ron and Fez show.
He struggles through stuff.
This has been After Opie and Anthony Live. Have a good weekend, everybody, and stay tuned for Ron and Fez.
Opie and Anthony show is now over. For real this time. Check out the O&A show on Facebook at facebook.com/Opie and Anthony. And catch Opie and Anthony live Monday through Friday from 6 to 10 a.m. Eastern. Ron and Fez are next.
Hey!
On the Virus.